Hi friends, welcome to Guru Maths Theory Lectures. Problems we have already covered in this app. You can download this app to see all the problems which have been solved, easy as well as the difficult ones. These problems and this theory are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards across India and outside India also. So anybody who deals in maths can use these videos. Let's focus on the theory. Today's chapter is very easy, quadratic equation, and not much is to be said on this. What is a quadratic equation or what is a quadratic polynomial? Here, polynomial means what? Many terms. A, ax square, bx and c. These are many terms. It can be infinite, okay, which are separated by plus or minus only. Okay. So quadratic equation means what? Here, it means the highest degree is 2, ax square. If the highest degree is 3, ax cube, then it is called as cubic equation. So quadratic means ax square, where a is not equal to 0. This is very important. If this is 0, then x square into 0 is 0. It doesn't stand. Okay. And a, b, c are real numbers. A, b, c are real numbers. Real means what? Here we have covered this in our app while solving the problems. What are real numbers and what are imaginary numbers? Then real numbers are divided into again two parts, that is rational and irrational. Then rational numbers are again divided into 3-4 parts, that is integers, whole numbers, then natural numbers, all these. Okay. So we have covered that in this app while solving the problems. Kindly check that. Okay. So coming back, real means what? Here, real means that does not contain a imaginary part, that is I. You might not be having it now, but when you go for engineering you will have this 2 plus 3i. So 3i is an imaginary part and 2 is the real part, that is called as imaginary number. But real numbers doesn't have that 3i part. I part is not there. Only 2, 3, 4 or root 2, root 3, root 4, anything can be there. Okay. So real numbers is called quadratic equation, where here ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Here polynomials means and equation. What is the difference between these two? Means expression and equation. Expression means it does not have an equal to sign, and equation means it has an equal to sign. Okay. Here a and b are coefficients of x square and x, and c is a constant. Here remember this important part. Why c is a constant here? If this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. Since all of the three are numbers, then why one is coefficient and one is constant? Because which is attached to a variable is known as a coefficient, and which does not have any variable is called a constant. Okay. Any value is a solution of quadratic equation if and only if it satisfies the quadratic equation. Means what? Suppose if I say this 2x square plus 3x plus 4 equals to 0, then what is the solution? Solution means I'll have to solve this to find x such that if I put the value of x in this 2x square plus 3x plus 4 equals to 0, the answer should be 0. Okay. Means 2x square plus 3x plus 4, if I put the value of x, the answer should come out to be 0. That is the meaning of this sentence. Okay. Now this is important. Quadratic formula. Here the roots alpha and beta. Why alpha and beta? Here because the equation is quadratic equation. Quadratic means what? A highest degree of x is 2, x square. If the degree is 2, then the roots would be 2. If the degree is 3, roots would be 3. Right? So quadratic equation will have only 2 roots. So alpha and beta, we say alpha and beta. Somebody can say anything as such, a and b also, but a and b are already taken generally in equation. That's why we call it alpha and beta. Of a quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 are given by, means if you have to find this alpha and beta, how to find this? Then this is a formula, minus b plus or minus root of capital D, the whole upon 2a. Now what is this capital D? This capital D is known as discriminant. Now what is this discriminant? Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So always remember b square minus 4ac is very important term, and plus or minus 2 are there. Why? One you take plus, then you get alpha. The other you take minus, you get beta. Means suppose if I say alpha is minus b plus root d upon 2a, then beta will be minus b minus root d upon 2a. You can take either ways also. Alpha can be minus also, beta can be plus also. Anything is allowed, but you have to take one only. Okay. So focus on this b square minus 4ac determinant now. This is very important for you. This is known as discriminant, not determinant, discriminant, and is generally denoted by capital D. D helps to determine the nature of the roots of the given quadratic equation. Means what? Nature of the roots means what? See here. If this D means b square minus 4ac, if that is equal to 0, then what? Alpha and beta will be equal. See here. If both are b square minus 4ac equals to 0, then it will be b square equals to 4ac. Right? And then it means the roots are real and equal. This you get in the exams for 1 marks by each. So d equals to 0 means real and equal. Now if d is greater than 0, means b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then the roots are real and unequal. Means if one is 3, then other will be 4. And if d equals to 0, both will be 3 and 3 only. Okay. D is less than 0. No real roots exist, means the roots are imaginary. Imaginary means, as I told you earlier, that 2 plus 3i, that is called as the imaginary number. Next, if alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, then the quadratic expression x square minus in bracket alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equals to 0. Means what? See here. X square minus this, remember this part, x square ax square plus bx plus c, same thing is there. We are writing it in this form. So what happens? The sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta, we have studied this in polynomials also. Alpha plus beta is equal to what? Middle term minus upon the first term. Right? So minus b upon a. What is this minus b and a? This is of this ax square plus bx plus c. Remember, the sign is opposite, minus b. Okay, means if this equation is ax square minus bx plus c, then the term over here will be minus of minus, so it will be plus b upon a in that case. Now if it is ax square plus bx plus c, then it is minus b upon a. Now roots are alpha beta equals to c upon a, means last term upon the first term, this. Okay, last term upon the first term. Okay, so this was something important which we had to discuss. So that was the theory on quadratic equations. You can download Yuvaguru app from Play Store to get its video lectures, question banks with explanations, tests directly on your mobile. These video lectures of theory as well as the practical problems, tough and simple, are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards across India and outside India. Follow us on Facebook on this link, WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. Also, you get 500 plus questions with explanations and case studies on your PC. It's a separate paid version. So keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.